We're now going to rearrange equations with more than one variable. So stick with me. There's going to be like a lot of letters today, but really we're just trying to get the equations looking like y equals something. And it's okay if there's a lot of letters in your answers, okay? So informally, a literal equation has a lot of variables or a lot of letters. And the idea is that we're trying to isolate those letters. So if we have numbers, if we replace those numbers later, then we can evaluate. So right now, oh my goodness gracious. Okay. It's really thinking about it. So I have A is equal to B times H, and right now A is isolated, but I want to isolate the B variable. So I have to look at, wow, this really just wants, come on. Okay, struggling here. All right, so we want to isolate B. So right now, H is on the same side as B, and it's multiplied with B. So to move it to the other side, I'm going to divide both sides by H. So I get B is equal to A divided by H. And that is where we stop. So once B is by itself, we stop there. Okay, so we're going to do a bunch of examples. We're going to solve each equation for the designated variable. So we just did this one. Let's go ahead. You guys do the U try. So we're supposed to solve for W. So I like to take a look at W here, and we have to move everything else away from it. So we have to move everything to the left-hand side. So I'm going to take, right now I have this part 2L that is being added to the 2W, and I have the 2 that is being multiplied by W. So what do we undo first? We undo the adding. So I'm going to subtract 2L. I'm going to use from both sides. And I get P minus 2L is equal to 2W. Now to get W by itself, I divide everything by 2. So I have W, 1W, is equal to P minus 2L over 2. And that's it. Next, let's try another one. Okay, so solving for y. I'm going to get y by itself. I'm going to see that I have a 3 on this side and a 2x on the side with y. So what is the 2x doing to the y? It's adding. We got to subtract that first. So I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides, leaving me with 3y is equal to negative 2x plus 24. Then we're going to divide by 3. So y is equal to, the 3 goes into the 2, and the 3 goes into the 24, leaving me with negative 2 over 3 times x plus 3 divided by 24 is 8. And we leave it like that. Okay, you try the next one. Hey, it looks like I have a 4x and a negative 8 on the side with y. So undo the 4x first by subtracting. So I get negative 8y is equal to negative 4x plus 48. Notice the negative sign stays with the 4x, and then the 48 was positive, so it gets a positive sign in front of it. Okay, then we're going to divide by negative 8 on both sides. That leaves me with a 1y is equal to, the negative 8 goes into both terms. So negative 4 divided by negative 8 is 1. So I'm going to divide out a negative 4 from the top and a negative 4 from the bottom, giving me 1x over 2 plus 48 divided by 8 is 6. So, and a positive divided by a negative is a negative. Okay, so we get I'm just going to write it nicer. 1/2 x minus 6. All right, will you guys solve for y, please? All right, so y, the side with y has this -4. So how do I undo that? I'm going to add 4 to both sides. So I get y is equal to -2 times x plus 1 plus 4. It looks like I can do a little simplifying on the right-hand side. So distribute in the -2. So I get -2x minus 2 plus 4. And finally, I can combine the -2 and the 4. So -2 plus 4. I'm 2 floors below, going 4 floors up. I end up on the second floor, positive. And I just stop there. Okay. Is it okay to have variables inside your equation? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Last one. What are you guys going to do first? Okay, it looks like we're solving for y. So I have this 3 on the same side as y. What is it doing to the y? It's adding. So now what do I do to undo it? Because I want to move it to the other side. I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. 5 times x plus 2 minus 3. So y is equal to 5x plus 10 minus 3. My 5x has nothing to combine with, but my 10 minus 3 is going to give me positive 7. I'm going to chill there. So 5x plus 7. That's it. Don't forget to do your summary.